Sorry guys, I'm really struggling to find the right music for today's stream. What are we in the mood for? I'm definitely not trying to select Christmas songs, don't worry dude. Actually trying the complete opposite. Yeah, trying to get away from it, dude. Right, country rock. That's got us covered. Here we go. Right, we're country rocking it now. Yeah, this'll do it nice. Right, okay. Here we go. We're live! We're live! Hello everyone! Yes, yesterday's live did not go to plan. Not sure how I'm going to cut it in because I actually kind of nailed the intro on yesterday's stream, if I remember correctly. So I kind of probably want to use that, but I'm wearing a different colour t-shirt today. So the continuity is not going to work. So, I don't know. We'll work it out. But either way, yesterday did not go to plan. Today, hopefully will. I've done a lot more testing, a lot more bug fixing with Tristan and Raceless, and we should be good. So we're going to come in. There's a profile we were working on yesterday. This is going to be the gap era. That's what this is going to be. And I've modified the challenge a little bit. The challenge is now, I start with 45 instead of 25,000. So we have that little bit of space. Just so that we don't go bankrupt within the first hour when we're trying to level up stuff. What else did I do? Oh, I extended the loan out a little bit. So rather than $7,200 every 5 minutes, it's $6,300. So, you know, makes that just a little bit easier. So, here we go, guys. Let's get into it. On, start. Give me a loading screen. Yeah, loading screen. We're good. And 3 million in debt. No, the debt is 750,000. It's not that bad. It's not too crazy. Yeah. You guys getting jazzed in the chat always helps get me jazzed. I wasn't excited for this live stream because yesterday was so rough and I ended up like just, it all went off the rails. We ended up playing GTA. I didn't have high hopes for this stream, but I decided I'm gonna do it. I want episodes out. I want them out over the weekend. So hopefully if I do a good live stream today and I get 2, maybe 3 episodes sorted, that can all go out. This is terrible. This is not country rock. This is absolutely not country rock. That's country rock. Yeah, so if we can get like 3 episodes filmed today, that will allow me to then get probably one on Friday, one on Monday, and then maybe one on Wednesday. I don't know. I'll work it out. I'll create a plan. I'll create a little timetable for myself. But here we are. We're loading in. I do still have the recording from yesterday, so that could be like a blooper episode. Maybe. We'll see. But here we go. This is it. The official start of the episode. We're ready? Alright guys, we are here. This is our family barn and we need to save it. We're in 750 grand of debt. We have 45 grand in our pocket to start a hauling empire. Now, first problem is, why is the garage not showing up? Ooh, let's just leave the area and come back in. Hold on. There we go. Apparently I didn't leave the area enough. Right, yeah, we need to work out our first car now. Really, we just need something that we can put cargo boxes in. That would do. Anything more interesting? I mean, like, that's not a bad way to start. That's so cheap. That's so overkill though, and totally not the direction I want to take this in. Oh, it's way too expensive. We can't do the 900. And the van would do. To be fair, to get started, this would do nicely too. It is a manual. It is rear wheel drive. If these were coupes, I'd definitely be into them. Roamer would do, but I don't know. Doesn't feel that interesting, does it? I mean, a little CCF would be great fun, but I don't think it would be very productive. V10 Arsenic, I guess. Oh, that's cool. 58 horsepower is not very useful to us. Why don't we take the plunge and go to TJ's? Let's see what they've got. They might have something more appropriate for us. I really don't like it. A Gavril Huntsman. That's cool. Ooh, I wish I could afford that. That's so cool. That totally fits the Gap vibe, doesn't it? Oh, that works. Okay, well, I like this Huntsman. It's a V8, because I think all the Huntsmans are V8s. 205 horsepower. It has got the bed, so we can put cargo boxes in it. Manual rear-wheel drive. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty chill with that. That works. Let's hop straight in with a £5 discount. See what they say. What's it going to be? Okay. I'm going to come up to 22,750. Not all are V8s. Okay, okay. Dude, if Rune was here, they would be absolutely jazzed that we're starting with a Ute. They'd be absolutely jazzed. Okay, under 24, I'll take that. That's cool. That's really cool. Right. Okay, choose insurance. Done. Now, estimated market value is 25.1. We're paying 26.8. Not much we could do about that, but I do think this is a good way to start. This is pretty cool. Is it a V8? Can't tell, it's way too quiet. Hold on. Let me get that turned up a bit. Yes! It is indeed. It'll be the 5-litre Huntsman V8. Very nice. So we now need to drive this all the way back. We need to take the mountain pass back so that we can put a cargo box in it. Let's start the time trial. Right, let's do this. Let's start the time trial. Boom, let's go. That means we're not going to have any traffic. This thing, obviously, crappy tires, crappy suspension, crappy brakes, no steering angle. We're probably not going to get to do as much skiddy boy stuff that we'd like to do on this road, but that's okay. That's okay. I just want rid of the traffic so there's less chance of us crashing out. Supercharge it. We probably will. We probably will. I mean, at the end of the day, this is just a starter car. We might not keep this the whole way through. But definitely, I think that this thing is going to be really good for doing the mail deliveries to start us off. You know, something small, light, but still got plenty of cargo space. Easy to tune and modify, easy to maneuver around the tight streets. Well, it's not that they're that tight, it's just the roads are very small. So sometimes when you're driving a big car like a D-Series, yeah, it gets a little bit complex. Yeah, I would rather turbo than supercharge. I don't really like superchargers that much. I prefer the torque you get from a turbo, giving you all that low end grunt. I also think turbos sound better. You need the roof bars if you want to fit an XL box. I don't really want to put roof bars on it. I don't want to put an XL box on the roof. We'll see what we can fit in the bed. Because remember, the mail packages don't take up a lot of room. They really, really don't. So, theoretically, if we can just fit a couple of medium boxes in the back, that'll do. That'll get the job done. You know, keep this thing looking good and driving good. Tell you what, even without any mods, without any steering lock or anything, this thing's pretty comfortable to drift around. Bit low on power, but that's what I like. I like cars that you need to really work with them, throw their momentum around. Ooh, ran out of skill and angle there. Nice. Roof bars on the bed are fitted on top. Roof bars on the ute are fitted on top of the bed. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at that. We'll absolutely take a look at that. Yeah, I like the colour scheme on this too. White on white with red interior and red stripe. Very cool. Pretty clean. Kind of limits us to wheel colours though, because we either want to keep the white on white or go black, and I don't really like black wheels unless it's Dorset Champion. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll work it out. Damn, this thing drives real good. We're definitely not going to make a good time here. We're not going to get a huge amount of money, but... Ooh. In fact, you know what? The money on this will be nerfed. Massively nerfed because of the changes made. So, yeah, there's probably no point in actually even trying to go fast down here. Really, all we're doing is we're racing the bank. We're racing the bank. We want to get there before they take away all of the cash that we've got for loan repayments. That's effectively all we need to do here. But I'll tell you what, this thing's not bad. It's fun. And we could very easily all-wheel drive swap this. Now, I don't think it's going to have much bit of off-roading. Dude, yeah, let's all-wheel drive swap this. I mean, need to save our pennies. God, that's so frustrating. So the stream yesterday, where we were having game issues, stream isn't. I mean, luckily the recording won't pick up any of the issues, but... Oh, no. We can't afford to fix it. And we can't... Oh. That's a problem, isn't it? That's a problem. So the only way that we can make a little bit of money right now is hitting that rally course. Let's try that for a couple of grand. Just enough that we can fix this thing and put cargo boxes on it. Okay, I'm seeing on the metrics that the stream appears to have fixed itself. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's accurate. Ooh. Okay, right, I need to lock in. I need to focus up. This is crazy. Keep getting distracted. Right, rally course. We need to make a little bit of cash to repair this thing. And this is good money, as we learned on yesterday's stream. Ooh. Here we go. Come on. Doubt this thing's going to be very quick, but still going to make us a little bit of cash. Honestly, where's Rune when you need them? They would love this. Damn it. Ah, we overcooked it there. Okay, probably one more lap. We'll have... Ooh, well, we'll probably have another loan payment come out. So no, probably another 2 more laps. So the D series was getting 25-second laps. I think that was with the all-terrain tires, though. Or is this getting 25-second laps with standard tires? That's nice. Not going to argue with it. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Wish the event paid 40 packs of beer. That would suit this car far better. Absolutely. So obviously that spin out is going to harm us here. So we're going to hit it again, just to try and make up for the loss of earnings. Tell you what, that FCV that we were looking at would probably have been pretty good for this. Can't remember if it was all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, but just in general, those things off-road are pretty damn good. Okay. That was a good lap. What's that going to give us? 24.19, 4 grand. Okay. Okay. Woo. Interesting. Right. Milestones. Claim all these bad boys. Now, can we do what we need to do? Right. We're here. Repair, instant, done. Right, repair, done. Fantastic. You need to close the menu and come back in. I need to raise that actually. 7 medium boxes. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That's all we need. I'm going to do brakes because brakes are cheap. Brakes are super cheap and super good. So, there we go. And there we go. What else can we afford to do? We could probably do tires. There's our factory sports. Oh, there's an all-terrain option for these wheels. And we can do bigger. We can do bigger all-terrains as well. How big can we do all-terrains? Right, let's do all dash terrain. Right, extra grip all terrains. I don't know what extra grip all terrains do, but that's pretty cool. Okay, sick. Right, let's do that. So all terrains. Hell yeah. Okay. Now we can probably do suspension because if I remember correctly, it's really, really cheap. V8 rear struts. Can we do rally? Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as we're going to get. Let's just search rally in here. And then that's going to give us front struts to rally. Right, sweet. Okay. Steering. We'll just put some basic drift steering in so that way we can catch it when it goes sideways. Oh no, we can't afford it. Does your game crash if you try and put the 22 or 24 rep wheels? I don't know, and I'm not going to test that right now. I will take a note and I will test that later on. Gravel steering wheels. Also, I don't know what rep wheels are. What are rep wheels? 22-inch. No idea what you're talking about, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, we can't afford to do any of that stuff. Did we get the cargo boxes? We didn't get the cargo boxes. Let's just buy them. But at least we know what we're doing now, right? We know what we're aiming towards. Oh, it's 6 wheels. Oh, 6 lugs. Okay. Yeah, cool. I can test that later on. Okay, right, so we've got our cargo boxes. This thing's still stock, unfortunately, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Okay. Right. Moment of truth. All the testing and reworking that Tristan did. Boom. Works. Nice. Right. Okay. So we can go cross country, which wouldn't be bad, but we just need XP right now. We really need XP, which means all these little local deliveries are far more valuable to us. Have I got any single ones that I can remove? Yep, remove that one. And take the third one here. Take this letter too. That is all out. We all fill up. Okay. Let's just rush around the town and get this done. Ooh, yeah, I wish we had the angle. The angle would be good. Right. On. Yeah. Right on the limits of what's possible in this thing. Oh, I forgot we don't have the good brakes. Oh. I mean, not that the extra braking force would have helped, but we are gonna heat them up pretty quickly, and we're probably on cold tires right now because we aren't running the okie dokie. Oh. Yeah, warm tires would be nice because these are sports. They're supposed to be like decent tires, but sports need heat in them to be decent. So yeah, the brakes would have been good. I think we'll just do the loop, so we'll start off down here. Do you think we can make it up? Oh, that was not ideal. Don't hit the fence. Oh, we hit the fence. Oh, I didn't realise there was that. Oh. Didn't realise there was that massive crater there. I'm still learning this map. Tow to... Wait, can I not just tow to road? Yeah, tow to nearest road. There we go. Right. Okay, now let's try that again without going over the... Very nice. Why... I guess we did drop them off, but there's still like more to go. So there we go. Wait, no, why is it not allowing me to drop off here? Let's come back in. Usually there would be a button to like cycle between. Oh look, there's two parking spots here. They're only picking up one of them? Do you know what? Let's try the other ones first. Okay. Same issue here. Wonder if it's because we towed to road. Damn it. Hold on. Right, okay. Here's what we're going to need to do then. We need to... What a letdown. Oh, I'm really sad. Really sad. Okay. Well, that's a strange bug. I'll need to raise that. But I guess, do you know what? We can just take we can take the parcels that were back here. I believe there was parcels in this one too. Come on, come on. Okay, there you go. Right, we need to relax. I'm getting stressed again. which is never good for productivity. Right, this needs to go down to the mail office, which there was also one over here that needed to go down to the mail office. Come on, let's try these. They're available. Where is it going to? The post office. Sweet. Right. Also to the post office. Sweet. Right. This one. Also to the post office. Sweet. Okay, that's gonna hopefully make us a little bit of money. $200. But more importantly, it's going to get us XP. XP is... I don't know what this guy's doing. But XP is the most important thing to us right now. We need all the XP we can get so that we can start doing the bigger hauling stuff, the bigger deliveries. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. We want to go and buy something like that with a gooseneck or even a fifth wheel using the D55 mod. That's a long-term goal, guys. Right, okay, why didn't it... Am I not getting the option to drop off? This was working last night. Let's put one in each box and just see if it makes a difference. Oh no, we don't want trash. Okay, we don't have enough to put one in each box. Come on! Right, what if that close? Huh. Oh, that's cool to know. That's really cool to know, actually. Maybe we should try that. Maybe we should try that. What if it's an issue with the road sport? Because it worked fine in a D series. Right? Tow back to the barn. Right? Let's repair this. He cannot afford to. That's fine. Right, that's fine. We shouldn't have came back to the barn. Right? Read the chat, McGrory. Hold on. The medium boxes are not secured at all, and you lost them. That door gonna open? No, it's not. This one. How do I open the... Is that the problem? So it's a skill issue is what you're saying. Right, tell you what we'll do. We'll go borrow that Lansdale. We'll do a few just to get us lesson by D series. Is that what you're saying? Because honestly, if we're doing that, I've already lost so much money to the loan and spent so much repairing this that I'd rather just start fresh. Yeah, dude, we're learning as we go. Be my fault. Oh, is the stream dead again? Okay, right. Bank's complaining about not being able to take the loan repayments. Chat complaining about the stream being broken, although it appears to be back. Me complaining about my own failings here, having bought an interesting car that turns out to be not very good at what I need it to be good at. Damn, guys. Making it hard to stay motivated to stream here. It really is. It really is. What do you think, guys? Have we made enough of a mess of this that we should just start fresh? Do we just start fresh, and then if the stream dips out again, we'll just call it quits, and I'll go and I'll try and actually record episodes not live. Kind of back. What do we think? Do we do a fresh restart? Just start the save again. Get a chance at a better start without having screwed up our loans and yeah, I don't know what it is. So I've got really good internet, 1.2 gigabit down, but the up is only 150 meg up, which still plenty up, but for some reason it's just so intermittent. The Wi-Fi itself is great, but the service is terrible. Yeah, try again. Video and audio are def not matching. Right, so the stream's all out of whack. Ah. The good thing is the recording should be fine. Oh. Whatever the others say. You know what? We're starting afresh, right? We're starting fresh. None of this happened. None of this matters, right? What a mess. Right, we're even going to restart the game. Right, we'll restart the game. We'll do this fresh. We'll do it right. We ready? Third time's the charm. Here we go. Is the stream borked? Is the stream barked? How are we feeling? Okay for right now, right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's try this. For the third time. The third time. Wish me luck. Right. Start game. Let's do it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your support. I'm trying my best. Yeah, Beam getting stuck on the loading screen sucks. It happens every time. I think a lot of people come in to the Discord complaining about, you know, they can't get past the loading screen. They probably can, they just need to be patient. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it is. I think on lower end hardware it probably takes even longer than it does for me. Which I agree is unfortunate, but it's also just kind of how the cookie crumbles. Right. We're redoing this intro. We ready, guys? Right. Well, we'll let it load in first. Oh, dude, the map's incredible. It's beautiful. You can buy every single building on the map. It's purchasable. Every single house. I forgot to do CK Sky mod, so maybe it's a good thing we're restarting. But let me just get that to load up. Also gonna remove that because I don't want it. Go on. CK Skybox. There we go. Make it pretty. Nice. Okay. Right. Here we go. Fresh episode. Right? Fresh season start. Alrighty, guys. Here we are. And this is the family farm that we need to try and save. We've got $750,000 of debt being charged at $6,300 every 5 minutes. And we've got 45 grand to buy a car to start our own haulage logistics company. It's not going to be easy. And I know it's not going to be easy because I've had some failed attempts. That's safe to say. We need to... I mean, that's probably not that bad of a start. That's really cool, actually. What do we want? I mean, a D series is... that would be sick. A D series is kind of just the obvious... But a Bastion wagon... Bastion wagons are really good for deliveries. We can afford that. Sport GT 6.5. That's pretty cool. Hold on, let's go and take a look at this. Dude, this thing's sick. Yeah. I mean, we loved our Bastion that we had in the last season, so... Let's see what price we can get it for. It'd be really cool to get it for under 20. How great would that be? Come on. Give us under 20. Yo, CG Gaming, how you doing? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. The amount of parked cars is insane. I think it really... Do you know what? We're not going to push it any further. We got 20. We got 20. We're $1 away from the goal, which is under 20. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's great. Excellent. Right. Choose insurance now. Of course, we do want the insurance, but we just don't have the money, and we've got this bank loan hanging over our head. This is it. This is what we've got to run. But yeah, this is surprisingly similar to the red one that we had in the last season that became my drag week car. That one was a little bit of a lower spec than this. It was also red, but yeah, this is a nice car. I don't like the black wheels. We'll definitely be swapping them out in the future, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty quick too. 483 horsepower. Come on, I know you guys all wanted that Corvette, and I do understand. I was tempted too, but come on. The Bastion wagon is probably the coolest car in the game. Man, this thing's sick. Right, okay. Cargo. We'll do the 6 in the trunk, and that'll do us. What else can we do while we're here? We do have a little bit of cash. We don't want to spend too much. We will do drift steering so that we can catch it when it goes sideways. Probably a lot of money to swap out the wheels right now, so we're not really interested in that. You know what? Honestly, I don't think this needs anything. I really don't. Cool to have the panoramic. Oh, the panoramic sunroof is really cheap. Nice. Did we paint it red? Or did we go for the blue just to differentiate it from last season's car? Ooh, that's quite nice. Didn't they say they were planning on widening those roads, if I remember right? I don't remember. Raceless has the white one, and the white is lovely. I like the red though. Yeah, let's do the red. Right, we're wasting too much time here. We're doing the red. We've got our red Bastion wagon. This is cool. Oh. Okay. Right. This is it. Right, we've got secured boxes. We've got a wagon. We've got 500 horsepower near enough. This might be our best start yet. This might be the best career start I've ever had. Suddenly, I'm feeling really jazzed. I am... Yeah, okay, right. Yeah. So, we need to take every little local delivery we can get in the hopes that we can earn decent XP. Now, if I remove that timed one, is there a better non-timed one? There is indeed. Okay, we'll take away these ones that are worth less than 41 bucks. Because there's ones up here that are worth more. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Just trying to maximize now. Okay, they're slightly bigger. Okay. Well, that would appear to be us full. Let's get it done. Okay. First delivery up here. Back up at our barn. Is it actually at our barn? Come on. Yeah, it looks like it's at our barn. That's cool. Oh, wait, we're Cedar Leaf. I didn't realize we had a... Okay. And we're able to drop off. Sweet. Ah, precision parking was crap. That's a shame. Right, we're Cedar Leaf because... That's not ideal. Okay. That's fine. Right, we've got 20 seconds to get there, I guess. We've got less than that. 10 seconds. That's not going to happen. But we can try and minimize our loss by heading to that one first. Let's go. I-Series is very unhappy. Ooh, Lansdale. They deliver at your house. That's debt. LML. Nice. There we go. Right. Delivery at Cedar Leaf. I know it's late. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Thank you. You know what? We should be picking up the packages from these places as well. We really should. Because I believe they all go back to the post office. Meaning that when we get done our deliveries here, we just need to drive back to the post office. Which is where we're going to drive anyway. Right. Okay. Drop off, come on, come on, come on. Dropping off, dropping off, dropping off. And picking up. The gear ratios on this are unbelievably long. No cargo at this one, that's fine. Terrible parking, I understand. No cargo at this one. Okay. Anything here? Yes. Right, let's go. We're not going to make it in 17 seconds. But again, we can try and minimize the loss here. Okay, I'm going to sneak through here. Thank you. Thank goodness that stop sign does not have physics. Right. Damn, 500 horsepower and it can't spin second gear. Gear ratios are wild. Right, okay. 400 bucks. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it would be nice to do these ones across the map. Really try and make some money. But we need the XP right now. That's by far the most important thing to us. So let's get down to ones on this side of the map that are still worth reasonable money. So, El Place. Very creative name. Then Whitby Place, but it's timed. I want to do that. The timed ones are good as long as it's like feasible for them to be your first delivery. Other than that, it's just not worth the effort. Right, there we go. We're good. Let's do it. Wait, navigation's trying to take us away that would mean that we miss our time delivery. No. What a save! Oh, I'm so proud of that. That's cool. Okay. Hello, house. I'm on permanent broke status, so I've got to wait for this release fair. Still confusing for me. What's still confusing? Oh, Camaro. Just... It's the whole quarterly thing. I don't think I understand what you're talking about. What's the quarterly thing? Like, beam release quarterly? Yeah, there's no actual... Ooh, there's no actual, like, time schedule for when the gap will go public. It's more just when it's ready. As with all RLS stuff, it's when it's ready. If it's still in beta, it's not ready. If it's still having bugs, if it's still just not being an ideal plaything, if, you know, as you say, if the guys are talking about making the roads wider, I've not heard about that, but... Like, if they've still got wants for the map, then it's not going to go public, because, you know, the whole point of it being in beta is that we try and get it right before we put it out. I mean, look at like Utah. So Utah went into beta when they literally took Utah and made it career compatible. And by the time it came out of beta, there was the dam blocking, creating the water races. There was all of the air drop-off missions. There was all of the mud drop-off. The mud racing. There was the added racetrack. The added drag tracks and mud drags. Yeah, there was a whole bunch added between it going into beta and it going into public, and that's the whole point. It's just to make sure that by the time it goes to public, it's ready. It's just a finished product and it's ready to go out and just be regularly maintained. Yeah, so when people talk about quarters of the year, they're literally talking about quarters of the year. So January through the end of March, April through the end of June, July through the end of September, and then October through the end of December. Okay, we're good. Sorry, just got text messages. Drop-offs, $700. Not much, but it's honest work. Okay, I think we do need to make some cash before the next thing comes across. So we're going to take some of these medium packages cross-country. Although I'm currently in a damaged car, so before we do that, we're going to repair our tire. Right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to repair that tire. I don't want to drive that whole road on a popped tire. Oh, sorry, I was trying to read the chat to see what you guys are talking about. Because I'm still very confused what you guys mean. And we can't afford to fix it. Excellent. Right, okay, well. Okay. Yay. Yay! Can I hear you guys cheering on in the background? Yeah. I love this car and I'm not happy about how broken it is right now. It's entirely my own fault. Right, let's go and borrow that Lansdale so that we can just get some cash made. And it's not our problem if we break it. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, wow, this thing's bad. Wow. This thing's so bad. Okay, we're doing time deliveries in it. And then he's got the pig farm, which... not really on the route, so I'd rather not take away from the route that we're going to take. Dude, this delivery is going to make us a fortune. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Alright, chat, I'm going to need you guys to keep me entertained. At least the drivers' roads around here are good, though most of the time driving to Henley on Thames for a festival and got hit on the road after someone passed 2 passing spots and done. Oh no! Damn, dude, that sucks. Hey, you can't get another loan because you've maxed out your credit. You know, when you're in 750,000 debt, they tend not to want to give you another 50,000. Dude, this holds a surprising amount of stuff. Although I did expect it to have, like, at least one Excel box. But apparently not. And pass the Legrand. Hell yeah. Come on, get the Pessima done before we need to brake for the corner. Perfect. Get the Roamer done out the corner. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, they can out-accelerate us. We are being out-accelerated by AI. Damn it. Yeah, I'm missing another loan payment. Not happy about it, guys. I'm not happy. Wow, is everyone just cutting about with $1 million debt in America? Commander, I've got 2 cars, one of which has been sitting for a year and a half, and the other one has been sitting for about 2.5. Yeah, life gets in the way sometimes, bud. To be fair, the Jaguar has been off the road for a year and a half, and that's not down to me. That's because the mechanic has just absolutely screwed me over. And now they've damaged the car whilst it was in their possession and are refusing to fix it. So I just tend to try and forget that I own the Jag. Like, I've just written it off in my head. It's not my car anymore. I don't really care. I do care because it's a lot of money, but you know what I mean. I'm sick of being stressed about it. Having a pretty dramatic crash. I genuinely didn't mean that. I was trying to read the chat. This is why it's dangerous to like try and record whilst trying to stream, because I want to read the chat and I want to interact and make a good episode / good stream. But that's hard. Those things are not quite mutually exclusive, but they're definitely not. They don't help each other. Okay, make reckless. think we're stopping at pretty much every single house all the way. Oh, towards Uncle's hideout. And now we have definitely caused a serious amount of damage. It's not ideal, but it is still drivable. We probably should slow it down, because we don't want this road to be, this drive to be for nothing. Oh, hitting the brakes does very weird things. Okay, here we are. We're on the off-road piece, and this, as far as I can remember, doesn't get any traffic on it. So we can play it safe, and we're about to start making the money. Damn, it's so pretty here. So pretty. Okay, so even after the loaner cut, this is still going to be worth really good money. I'm happy. So, I've tried setting up the, leveled up. I've tried setting up the stream element stuff. Cannot get it to work. Absolutely cannot get it to work. I need to actually ask ShiftTab for his help there. Because, for whatever reason, it just doesn't seem to work. The weird thing is that, like, stream elements doesn't seem to work at all. But then after each stream that I do, I get like an email from Stream Elements saying, here's all the stats from your stream, and they're like accurate. So it's hooked in, it just doesn't seem to work. Hold on, let's try the Stream Elements, right? Okay, that's right. Yeah, see, that's kind of meant to turn them on. Hold on, I've got the ground control app for it here. Let me see if I can get it to work while we're on stream. That way we can have some fun with it. Right. So the chat's showing up. Feed's all working. Right, so hold on. If I do... See, that just doesn't work, and it's supposed to. I really don't know. I mean, the chat shows up within... Hey, look, it works! Okay, so now, anytime I swear, by accident, you guys get to add one to the swear jar. Right? Now, would you guys like... Hold on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now that I know it works, I can play around with it more. I don't have Crash set up. If you guys want me to set up Crash, I can, but I don't really want to do it in the stream for too long. Again, unless you guys really, really want me to. Yeah, I've not got any of the Raceless ones set up. I'm not actually just trying to copy everything that Raceless does. Way! Hell yeah! Wow, okay. Sick. That's enough money to have a little bit of fun. You know what, actually? How much is Uncle's Hideout? Is it free? We could use that to get to TJ's cheap. We could see about maybe starting our off-road build. Or a trailer towing build. Ah, it's 30,000. Okay, okay. That's fine. We'll drive to TJ's then. Let's see if we can get like a cheap hauling rig. Yeah, okay. Wow. That's really good money. Really good money. What have we actually got right now? 32,000. I suppose we'd probably want a bit more, wouldn't we? We still need to fix the Bastion as well. Maybe it's not a great idea. Yeah, the re-ren being loose on this thing just is real interesting. Oh, there's more than a loose re-rend going on now. Damn, 3 grand to taxi back. That's fine. Look, it's okay. It's fine. Oh, okay, it's not owned at least. Okay, cool. Right, we'll repair the Bastion. Damn, that thing just looks great, doesn't it? I do really want to switch out those wheels, but it's not a priority right now. What is a priority right now? Brakes. Right, we want brakes. We want brake pads, really. Oh, it's on semi-race, that's alright. Not bad. We want full race. Nothing semi here. Okay. So, that's done. We've got the cargo boxes. Do we want to try and fit more cargo boxes? Because there is options for more. Road center. Oh, that's like a center large. Okay. I don't really care. Yeah, that's fine. I think this gives us more space. I believe we had 24 before. So I guess we'll find out. I really don't know if that's better or worse. Right. Anything else that we need to do to this thing? It would be nice to make it all-wheel drive and give it the DCT, but that's a lot more money that I'm wanting to spend right now. What about tyres? We could do with nice tyres. 205 Sport, Super Sports? Yeah, we'll do Super Sports. Super Sports are cool. Oh, a gear ratio change would be nice too. So it's not like bogging down in second, which is just crazy. Right, Super Sports. We've already got the drift steering. So, final drive. Final drive's a 307. We'll put in a 391. And this thing should now be a bit quicker, a bit more lively, but overall grippier and faster. Okay. Let's do it. Right. What we can do, actually, is go and check the other delivery point down here. And see what kind of prices they're offering. I believe the stream's crapping out again. Nice. Okay, right, what these guys got for us? The maintenance depot. Ah, so these all go off-road. Now, the money. Oh, my goodness, the money. Okay. We need a D-series. We need a D-series. We need it very soon. Right. Whoa! We had 11 viewers? There's 11 people who want to hang out with an angry and lethargic Scotsman crashing a lot. That's wild. You guys are crazy. I love it. The best people are crazy. Upmail. Where's that going? Going up there too. Damn, this money is ridiculous. Okay, right. Now we're also not going to be giving them a cut of anything. So... Oh. Okay. Let's do it. So we're now in the good car. We're not giving anyone a cut. And we've got... With the bonuses included, probably like $50,000 worth of deliveries in this run. So... Let's take it nice and easy. Hopefully not do any crashing. Get them delivered. And buy ourselves something nice. One successfully made. It's been a while since we've seen that. Wow. Massive error there. Why? Oh, it was returning the loaner. Okay, so returning the loaner is giving a decent low error. We shall look into that later on. Nothing appears to have actually broken though, so I'm not too upset. A lot of people come into the Discord and they're like, oh, I've got this low error. Cool. What did it affect? Nothing. Alright. Beam is basically a Lua error simulator. It just, even vanilla Beam just chucks out Lua errors. It's just what it does. Sometimes they're helpful. You know, you see something weird happen, there's a Lua error, there's a chance that's useful. Other than that, you know, Beam just has Lua errors that show up for like no reason. These wheels, these tires are like really, really grippy. I feel like it needs a stiffer limited slip now. Yeah, it's able to spin the inside wheel. Even though it's got a limited slip. My luck, I get the one that kills everything. Guessing you're using keyboard, not controller. I am using controller. It's just a new one that is like hypersensitive. For like the past... Well, since my Xbox One came out, I've used basically the same controller. And last... about 2 weeks ago, I bought one that's got Hall Effect joysticks, and there's like no dead zone. So, yeah, they're a bit sketchy. But I also have a wheel and stuff. It's not stick drift, it's... we've damaged our alignment, unfortunately. It is pulling hard to the right. Well, not hard, but it is pulling to the right. Yep. Ooh, a little aggressive there. We're not wanting to go out of third. Sorry, we're not wanting to go into third because third can lead to too much speed. We don't want too much speed. We want to successfully get these parcels to their destination. Yeah, I definitely want a better diff in this. The power delivery is not predictable enough. Right, we'll move out the way of this van. I've got a GameSir G7 Pro whatever crap. Surprisingly cheap. Like, really cheap. Really happy with it. Okay, we're going to let this D-Series pass. Not D-Series, H-Series. There we go. Right, on to these deliveries up here. And then we're going to head to TJ's and see what we can buy. Somehow I have my original Xbox 360 controller that I got in 2011 and it doesn't have stick drift. That's awesome, dude. Very nice. If you look after stuff, they tend not to break. Like, I've never once thrown a controller off a wall because I'm not a child, so my controllers don't break. It's not that crazy, you know? It's not that crazy. Just look after stuff and generally, it'll probably be okay. Wild concept. Yeah, cargo delivery 4. We're killing it, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat again. I use wheel and as of last night VR. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, wheel's great for when I'm doing track stuff. Like when I'm taking part in our role-play racing events, all that sort of stuff. Absolutely, yeah, I really enjoy using wheel for that, but career, I'm not really a wheel driver. Too much messing around and looking around, and sure, if you've got VR, it makes it easier, but I have a VR set, I just hate it. It makes me sick. Alright, let's get to TJ's. And once at TJ's, we can hopefully buy ourselves our first real hauling rig. Probably a bit quick for this thing. It's not got the softest suspension. It probably can't handle too many bumps. Doing okay though. Not bad. Thing handled it pretty well. Even with the Super Sport tires, it doesn't really seem to get upset. Yes, I am indeed someone who likes a good classic car. I am indeed. Not really into modern cars. Oh, I don't own this house. I don't know why I was pulling into this house. Oh, it's because I had it on another career save that I was testing with for a while. I got so used to just pulling into that driveway. But this is where we want to go. TJ's. We're going to get something fun. I really, really hope we do. Hey, Ramrod! What's happening, dude? Ooh. Ha! That's actually pretty sick. I can't afford it though. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, that's so cool. There's nothing here that really rings my bell. Oh, I want that. That's so cool. I mean, we could turn something into that, but... Long bed? Yeah, but it's a base model. There's better, cooler ones out there. Oh, do you mean this one? Yeah, I mean, that's a neat... That's... Actually, yeah, that's a good point. It wouldn't even let me trade in for it. Why is that? New system's a bit odd. Okay, now that it's here, I can negotiate price, but I'd need to negotiate over $10,000 off of it. I mean, I'm up for a challenge. Right, so I'm taking 15,000 off of it. They're not going to be happy. They're really not going to be happy. 47. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Apparently I can't trade that in. Maybe another bug to look into. Ah, I'm so sad because that's super cool. Look at that thing. Does it even have... Yeah, it's got gooseneck. Ah! That's so cool. What else? What else? I mean, we've got... we've got the base models. Hey, Villanueva. Enjoying watching the stream while playing Justin's new challenge seed he put out. Oh, cool. Did you put out the challenge seed? Oh, I'll maybe get a shot of that. Your vehicle is damaged. Is it? I don't even know where it is. Yeah, I mean... Right. I can get this thing for under 30. I'll do it. But paying 30 for like a stock D series? Like base model? Okay, I said I would do it. Okay, they just weren't up for negotiating at all. Damn it! Absolutely nothing's working out right now. Long bed and full wheel drive, worth it. You're probably right, but I prefer this one. And it's cheaper. Guys, come on. I need your help. I don't know what I want. I don't want any of these. I'm not used to this. Usually I come in and I'm just like, yeah, that's sick. That's sick. I want that. Let me have that. I don't know where my bastion's going. Yeah. This doesn't look damaged to me. Those are the same numbers. I can't trade it in. I've also now lost more money. I didn't mean that. I'm going to move it out of the way though, it's annoying me. The diesel too? God, this thing's so cool. Ah, man. Ah, that definitely pulled the prom queen. Damn it. Okay, right. Okay, we're doing this one. We're doing this one. This one's cooler. This one at least excites me and interests me. I'm gonna real lowball. Can I get it for under 25? We'll do it. Right, we'll do it. 23. Okay. Well, I'm not super jazzed about it, right? Not super jazzed about it, but it does look cool. It's a long bed, it's a crew cab. Once it's got some real wheels and tires, it'll be good, right? This will be good. This will be good, and I guess you can find that on the next episode. So I will catch you all later on. Be easy. Bye, guys. And that's the episode 1 done, right? Episode 1 is completo, right? So I'm going to stop recording. And I'm going to restart recording. Because it's time to go and do more deliveries so that we can afford a build on that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hop up into this place up here, which usually does good deliveries. If we can get a couple of good deliveries to the other side of the map, we'll go over there, we'll take the D series with us. Or like we'll retrieve it to that garage. And we'll do a nice build on it. Oh, no space. Okay, so this needs XL boxes, I guess. Okay. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Any of these got deliveries? Okay. That's at least gonna pay us a little bit for our journey back across. Not much, but it's something. Well, that's not ideal, is it? That was just purely bad timing from me. That was really poor driving. Is what it is. Oh, that's really bad as well. Wow, okay. Do you know what? This is a sign. This is a sign that what I need to do is just tow. Just bite the bullet and tow. Wow. At least we're kind of between episodes. None of this is technically canon. That's annoying though. So what we're going to do is we're going to retrieve this. And we're going to add in the cargo boxes. 2 XL slot. Sweet. Nice. Okay. We'll take that. Now let's have a look. Does this thing have... so it's got the 4.5, which is crap, but we can change that. It's got 4-wheel drive at least. Sorry, it's got the 4.5. It's got 4-wheel drive. It's with a manual, which isn't the end of the world. Get yourself a bash bar. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea with the way I'm driving today, guys. Okay, we will do... How much money have we got? Oh, nowhere near enough to do anything. Probably put tires on it. Can I get some all-terrains, I guess? Apparently not. 39-inch all-terrains? They're unbearably big. That's really weird. Who came up with that? Yeah, they're nice. Okay. Goodness sake. Right. Tires. Tire. All terrain. Okay. Need some 42s. We'll do 42s. Well, we won't actually. We won't do 42s because you don't need that for here. But we'll definitely put some wider, nicer wheels on it. We'll jack it up. Well, will we actually? Because this thing's going to need... We're going to need an off-road delivery vehicle. And we're also going to need a... Yeah, guys, let's be careful with the chat. We don't need we don't need the FBI breaking in here. Wow. Okay. Oh. That's going to the watchtower, which this should be able to make it to the watchtower no problem. And that would be $100,000? Well, no, it wouldn't, because we can only do 2. They're heavy. Suppose that makes sense. But yeah. Okay. So we're gonna take this all the way to the watchtower. It's not gonna be easy. This is not gonna be an easy drive. Gonna need to be very hyper careful with it. Gonna need to watch, but 50 grand plus all the level bonuses. Is the stream dead again? Okay, stream coming back. Oh, goodness. Lagging for me, yeah, but I assumed that was a me issue. Nah, dude, I'm having weird internet issues. Yeah, it's really annoying, man. Really, really annoying. I have no idea why. Because it's only affecting up speed? Like, my down speed's still running totally fine. Okay, hold on. We seem to be back up at 20 megabytes per second. 20 megabits per second. Good to see you, Shift. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I watched your new video on your new season. Very fun. Very fun. That, you know what? I'm not going to ruin it for anyone else. I'm not going to ruin it. Everyone has to go and watch it. Go have fun. Enjoy the Shifty content. What do we think, guys? Can we make it? We take the shortcut? Every other time I've tried it, it's worked. But this thing's probably the least off-roader that I've tried it in. I mean, it's doing okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, I just got a little bit more jazzed for this thing. That's cool. Oh yeah, though that rear is very bouncy. This thing is not set up well enough for this. Even in lower range, struggling for torque. Still doing it though. We're still going. And on the way up to the watchtower, I don't actually think there's any real off-roading. I do believe it's just dirt roads like this. Which is fine. This thing's not going to struggle with that. Hopefully. Famous last words. Damn it, I've probably just jinxed this, haven't I? Oh well. Oh, that rear end is so unhappy. Oh, yeah, Volvo Amazons are cool. Very, very cool cars. Very cool. Damn, the P1800s are stunning too. Volvo's made some really, really cool cars in their years. Nothing much recently though. Wait, I know that they've got like cars that are technically really fast, and the V90 is a really nice car. But I mean, if you have to turbocharge, supercharge, and add mild hybrid to make 400 horsepower, dude, just give me a V8. Just give me a V8 or a V6 turbo. Like, dude, that's... I know it's made by Volvo, so it's probably not going to go wrong. But that's too many things to go wrong. You know? Yeah. Go back to the days when they had the inline 5 turbo diesels and petrols. You know? They had their crazy V8 that ended up being used in the Noble M600, where it made like 700 horsepower. Yeah, I mean, Volvo had such a cool history, and now they've just accepted their fate as being the brand for old people. And that's a shame. It's a shame, because evidently they can still make pretty cars, they can still make good interiors, but the rest of the brand is just, yeah. And then crap. And yeah, it's just really, really ugly. It's got this big white plastic panel where your rear window should have been. I don't know. It's dumb. Yeah. I miss old Volvo when they did cool stuff. Here we go, guys. We're about to find out how much we're going to get paid for just these 2 parcels. It's only 2 parcels, but it filled up the XL boxes. And they said that each of them was worth 25,000, if I remember correctly. But with the high level multiplier, I'm hoping for even more than that. Let's try and get our parking nice and good so we get a good bonus. You know, this thing's really, really, really growing on me. Okay. 70 grand. That's wild. That's so crazy. Hold on, guys. I'm going to need to take... Let me just double check this. I'm probably going to need to take a short intermission here. I have a client requesting help. Yeah, so... I will be back in, hopefully, 10 minutes. Nice one. Alright guys, I'm going to play a video for you all. I will catch you soon. I'll be back in 10. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel. It's the day after I filmed the episode where, well, it didn't go well for this, did it? But I have an idea to redeem myself. And it's... Ooh, you can barely see it, but it's parked over there. But yeah, we're going to hit the hill climbs again, and this time I think we're going to do them a bit more successfully. But yeah, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday following that episode yesterday. I got so many messages, everyone was in the Discord, and it felt awesome. It was really, really nice to see, just as nice as our D series. Now let's face it, we were struggling with this thing wheeling. And we kind of think that it's because of the short wheelbase, which, let's face it, just isn't a problem with the D series. So let's see if this can beat our records. And we'll add this to the budget for the Clarion, right? So we're at 8,000 right now, right? I've lost my pen. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I found a pen, right? So we're starting with an 8k budget, and we're gonna hit the rock climbs. Now, something interesting is, I don't know if you've seen Raceless most recent video. He tried the mud box, and he did it in an MD, and that MD was pretty damn cool. But he did say he was gonna try and beat me, and he didn't. So let me know what you guys can do in the mud bogs. Has to be RLS Career Collection cars. Like, you know, of course you could beat me with external mods, but yeah, have fun. Have fun. Let me know what you can do. But we're here, and we need to beat a 7-second run, and I think this is going to be the car to do it. We will lock the diff. Pre-stage. Let's go. No problem. What was that? A 2.59. That's 13 grand. So 13k getting added to our budget is going to take us to 21,000. Wow, 2.59. Turns out this thing is just the ultimate off-road vehicle. The absolute ultimate off-road vehicle. Oh, well, maybe not. Luckily, thanks to our external roll cage, that didn't actually seem to damage us very much. So, we'll take it across, we'll hit the other hill climb, which obviously we can't hit as aggressively, but we can still give it a good shot and see how it goes. This one obviously has a turn, which when you're this big, isn't the easiest thing in the world. So, there we go, we're lined up, 12 seconds. Is the goal here. Let's go. Oh, wow, okay. We are we stuck, or is it just because I'm not a very good rock crawler driver? Okay, we're good. We're good. It's very bouncy, this thing. Okay, 19 seconds. Not that great. And we've rolled again. I think this has a very, very high centre of gravity, so whilst it's extremely stable in a straight line, it's just not when you have to, what would you call that, your lean angle left and right. But we'll try this again. Hopefully we don't get stuck in that rut again. 12 seconds is a fast time on this. Very, very fast time. Right, okay, let's see. Oh, what happened? Oh, we broke our drive shafts. Okay, brutal, but let's go get them fixed. Alright, guys, coming in for another shot in our Repair D series. We do have the gearbox in low range this time, the transfer case even. So let's see if that makes a difference. Trying not to break our drive shafts. Okay. Wait, did the race not start? There we go. Lined up, and let's go. Okay, race has started, and we do have the checkpoint this time. Ah, we broke the drive shaft again. I wonder if there's a drag drive shaft that we could fit to this. I don't think there is. We would have fitted it if there was. Let's do this again. Okay, staged. Let's go. Trying not to break drive shafts, and we've rolled. Yeah, okay. Maybe this thing isn't the ultimate rock crawler. Maybe. Just maybe. Ah, we've broke the front drive shaft. I think. Have we? Oh, no, I think the wheel was stuck in the terrain there. Oh, we've definitely made this thing very unhappy. Oh, I think we've broken the rear drive. Yep, broken the rear drive shaft. Let's maybe take this back and see if there's any changes we can make to it. Alright guys, we are here, we're prepped, we're ready to see if this can do what the hopper could not. Oh, we're already in the event, so let's try not to blow up our drive shafts. We'll go low range, front diff locked, and I'm not going to go above 20% throttle if I can help it. It's just so tempting when you've got 3,000 horsepower to just let her rip, you know? Okay, a little bit more there just to try and get over that. I believe we're already further than the hopper was able to make it. Oh, That's tight. That's very steep. We found ourselves on the big rock. Oh. Things are getting a little bit desperate. I'm going to hit the brakes. Ah. Things got a little bit crazy there, right? Let's see if we can... Ooh, bounce. Not a bounce. Don't want to bounce. Bouncing is not good. We're rock crawling, not rock bouncing. Now, why is the front diff not locked? Have we broke our drive shaft? Ah, we broke the front drive shaft. I think. It's not acting like it's broken. It's just acting like the front diff isn't locked. That's very strange. Okay. I guess we broke our diff somehow? Okay. Giving it the beans. Hoping to find some sort of grip somewhere. Come on. Front drive shaft broken. Wow. We did make it further than the hopper. That's harsh. That's very harsh. I don't know what to do about that. Well, I guess we should go and see what the score is with the Claria. But that might happen on the next episode. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. Next episode won't actually be the Claria. Next episode I'm going to be having a look at the Nix off-road mods, which we kind of messed around with when we did Justin's podcast, but Justin, for my birthday, gifted me a subscription to Nix. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. Let's get back to it. Now, I had to kill the game, otherwise it was just going to continuously take our loan payments out. I did take the time whilst on the call to multitask and kind of work on the stream element stuff. As you guys might have seen, you can now do !crash, !swear jar. There's also, and I don't know how this is gonna work, I would actually rather a friend tested it out in case I'm about to dox myself. But yeah, there's a tipping version through Stream Elements, which I wouldn't expect anyone to ever use, but you know, people do weird stuff like that. People love throwing away money for some reason. So StreetOS, you can pause. However, in previous releases, there's been an issue where pausing doesn't pause the countdown timer for the load. I haven't tested that in the 038 beta. So, yeah, I didn't want to leave it paused just because this is not how I want to find out that there's a bug with that. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Just in case. So, we are loading back in. We should be good. Fingers crossed. Tipping page link for YouTube. Copy this link and paste it into your tipping panel. Where's my tipping panel? I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I'm having fun though, learning new stuff. That's what I like doing. Right, where's the tipping panel? Roof panel. I need to add it. Quick settings, edit window, edit. Too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Okay. Oh, there's the add button there. There's pending tips. I don't know. Stream elements. Approve or deny tips from your user. Oh, I can approve or deny them. So if you guys do try to be silly, I can tell you you're being silly. That's cool. I guess what I can do is... Okay, interesting, it's brought us to here. I suppose this probably is actually the closest garage nearby. I'm going to go into this live stream and add the thing into the description that it's telling me to add. See what happens. Just, you're along for the ride here, guys. We're learning, we're growing, we're becoming better people. Just as we go along. Magical. It's wonderful. Right, edit description. Streams. We're about to update select video. This update cannot be stopped once it starts. That's fine. Okay. That should be working. Okay. So. Really quiet. Let's get this turned up a little bit. Right. A bit better. Broken? Is what broken? Yes, we do have the money, and that would be super fun. Don't quite think we need to just yet. We're also on... Ooh, we're also on the wrong power poles. I don't remember. Hard. So, let's just try and make some money on our way back across the map. Right, what are we going to get? Well, that's good. And it's going to a very convenient place. And it's apparently useless junk. Easy drive. I mean, we're obviously still going to drive unnecessarily fast because that's just how I am. Not ideal. Bit immature. But why not? Why not? I need to keep you guys entertained. I need to keep myself entertained, for goodness sake. Wow, the views are doing quite well, actually. I mean, we're down to 6 concurrent. That's fair. I've just taken like half an hour off. But we're down to 6 concurrent, but a total of 115 views. Now, Raceless's last live stream did 300 concurrent viewers. So, dude's killing it. Dude's absolutely killing it. Proud of my brother. It's very cool. But, yeah. At least the people that we have got are good people. We've got good people. You guys are the guys that always show up. That always make it to these. I appreciate. Why are all these cars stopping? And then suddenly they're not. Then they are again. And it seems to be when I click the left stick. Is this... Does this secretly have like a siren that I'm not aware of? And they're like stopping because they think I'm police? Maybe? Is that what's just happened? We need to test that because that's strange. Comparison is the thief of joy. You're totally right, dude. You're absolutely right. The thing is, I think it would be the thief of joy if I wasn't so stoked for you guys doing well. Like, Shift, I was going to bed when I saw your video come out. Immediately got super jazzed about it. Finally got to sleep, woke up this morning, and it had 1,000 views. And I thought that was just the most amazing thing. So I sat and watched it, and I realised, absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. It should have 1,000 views. It's a great episode. Like, I fully support my homies doing well. And if I was more inclined to be sour about it, then yes, you're totally right. Comparison would be the thief of joy. For me, it's looking at my friends doing well, and then hoping that one day maybe that happens too. For me. But at the end of the day, as you guys know, I'm always trying to give ideas, thoughts, and feelings that help build. I mean, God, poor Shifty and Raceless. They must get like 5 notifications a day from me, sending them videos of like co-op games that they can do on their RaceTab channel or the Race More channel. What's that called again? I don't remember. But yeah, like they've got a channel where they play co-op things, and yeah, I send like 5 videos a day to they guys. Oh, you should play this. You should play that. Like I'm all for it. I fully believe in what is it? Rising tide lifts all boats. And if RLS as the brand, as the company, the customer base, that's probably not the right thing. The community of RLS, as that rises, all of our boats go up. It's nice. I'm all for that. Race more. There we go. Yeah. I'm doubting myself. Howdy, PS3 player. How you doing? Race tab shiftless race more. Appreciate it, homie. Thanks, Shifty. I'm all for it, bud. I'm all for it. Speaking of which, you want to give us any insight as to kind of what your goal is for your series? You got any big goal in mind? I know you're doing the drag playthrough, but like, have you got any big aspirations that you're going to try and work towards? For me, obviously, the goal of my challenge here is to pay down the loans, and then I want to buy. I've not said this actually, but I want to buy the Banks Manor, which is the most expensive house on the Gap, and then hopefully by that point, the next thing I want to do will be available for me to do it, but it's not available yet, and we can't do much about it. We can't show you guys too much, but yeah, there's a few things that we want to do for this playthrough. Have you got anything in mind? There we go. That was a successful drive to the other side of the map. We'll get these dropped off and we will begin the build on... what are we calling this? What are we calling this? You guys got any thoughts and feelings on what we should call this truck? Precision parking, bad. 20 grand though? 20 grand for what, 5 minutes driving? Honestly want to collect cars, less selling, more buying property. Banks matter, can't remember how many that's got, but plenty. I also alluded yesterday on my live stream that what I want to do is build all of my RP cars for 2026 in this career and have them evolve in the career. We'll see, because obviously rules and regulations change all the time, so hopefully we're going to have less of that in 2026 now that we've done our first official seasons and we've got all our feedback and we know kind of exactly what we want things to look like. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It would be cool to build my FD car, build my rally car, build my GT whatever class we're running. I have so much to do since I literally haven't done an episode since like the beginning of 37 where there's none of the features we haven't. Oh, that's true, dude. That's true. Yeah, you've got a lot to cover. Yeah, all the business stuff and everything. Yeah, that's like, you know, pretty much infinite infinite content. What we're going to do, because I can't see my truck, is we're going to change the skybox to light clouds. And that will give us a nice bright morning. Okay. So, time to start the build. What we'll do, for convenience sake, is we will put the Bastion in storage. Art customize it. Oh, because it's away. Haha, that probably shouldn't be out. That's the problem. That's it. This menu is a little bit weird at the moment. I'm going to need to speak to Tristan. But yeah, here we are. The official build begins. First things first, it's not a heavy duty. I don't think we need it to be a heavy duty. It would be nice, but I don't think we need it. We're going to take off the ABS since it's going to be an off-road truck. ABS is probably only there is, to be honest. So we've got a long bed. We want a long bed, or would we rather do? I don't think there's any way to put more on, without making it look silly and not actually like an off-road vehicle anymore. What about? Let's start with the mechanicals rather than the looks, right? So the V8, that's got to go. That's got to go. Not because it's a V8. Obviously, we want V8s, but it's got less than 200 horsepower. I'm thinking a nice seep engine. I'm thinking seep, right? Now, what type of seep? Now, we want something with lots of low-end torque. Diesel makes sense. Diesel does make sense. What do we think? What do we think? Do we go for the biggest V8 diesel we can find? Which is actually only a 350, 5.7. Nice, Tom. Nice, I can see you've updated it now, bud. Yeah, let's go diesel. Let's go diesel. We've got a 350 stroker. Oh, well, 350 power stroke. And we'll do an electric fan with ultra heavy duty engine mounts. Don't need that thing falling around the place. Oil cooler. And ooh, this is the real reason to go seep. That dry sump is the game changer, boys. It's a game changer. So weight, we don't really care that much. So lightweight forged is fine. But I'm actually thinking heavy duty forged. Just to try and get as much reliability as possible. Stroker kit. Probably fine where it is. We're definitely going to want to turbo it though. And now here's the question though. Variable turbo, variable twin turbocharger, or hold on, blow through twin turbo. Oh, that would be like a carb blow through. We don't want that. Twin turbos could be cool though. We're going to spend so much on this engine. Right. Twin turbos, turbo downpipe. The exhaust. Probably won't really want to change the exhaust. Because we don't want this thing to be too loud. That's going to be really uncomfortable and make the thing unenjoyable to drive. Let's leave the exhaust as it is just now. If it's too quiet, we'll change it around. Because we do want a bit of sound, we just don't want too much sound. Stock intake, we don't need a race intake. That would just be silly. We'll do like stage 2 injectors. Again, we don't need this thing to make like stupid amounts of power. We don't need anti-lag. As cool as that would be, we don't need anti-lag. Cams. Let's do sport cams because that allows us to do some cam chop. We're going to have a chopped up diesel. It's going to be great. Okay. Internals. Don't really care. Don't really care. I think we're not going to make enough power to upset the internals. So breather, mechanical governor. We'll do electronic rev limiter. Probably don't need to adjust it up because we want low end torque. Not going to bother with nitrous. We are going to put in diesel. Do we go race tab? Did we just go full race tab? Yeah, let's do race tab. At least we know it's a good transmission that will hold the power. Right, now that's more than half of our budget gone. A bit much, isn't it? I mean, we saved nearly 10 grand by just... do you know what? We'll do single turbo, right? You know what? We'll do just a late... Do you know what? It's not... I'm going back and forth. Okay, right. We've saved 10 grand there. Right, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Radiator support. We'll do a really good radiator in this. Ultra high performance. Yeah, let's do an ultra high performance radiator. Right. Suspension. The actual important part. Front suspension. We probably want to keep it independent. I like the independent, but we'll do the off-road independent. Right? That's going to give us the height that we need. We're going to do a locking front diff. We'll leave the final drive until we've gave it a good test drive. 6 lugs are fine. We're gonna do heavy duty brake discs with full race pads. And for wheels, this is where it gets interesting, right? This is where it gets really interesting, because we want... Probably don't need 17 by 9s to get all the big off-road tires, because we don't plan on going that crazy. We could probably try and do something a bit nicer. Yeah, these are all a bit crazy. Yeah, what about... What if we did a 5-lug swap? So that we get nicer looking wheels. 5 lugs. And then... Because I'm thinking, right? It's the grey that's making me think, right? Oh no, you missed the E. There you go. Do you get the power push wheels in 18 by 10? Wow. Oh, but they're not the two-tones. Get them in 20 by 11? Wow, that actually looks pretty good. 18 by 10s. I get like decent all-terrains on this. Oh, you totally can. 33s. Oh. Dude, this thing looks cool. 35s are kinda perfect for what we want. What do we think? What do we think? That looks great, I think. Yeah, okay. Right, we do need to switch it to diesel. We need to remember that. We'll do a high clearance diesel tank. That's a good idea. That maybe wasn't a good idea. I guess that in 038. Okay, normal diesel tank it is. The muffler... You know what? We've kept the exhaust as it is. Maybe we can switch out the muffler for something. Or long bed? Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Muffler tips. Single sports. Is that what we've got? Yeah, cool. It'll do nicely. Right. Again, before we really do any visual mods, I would just like to make sure that we get the parts that we want for the suspension and stuff. That's such a good looking rear end. You know what? Let's try it. Oh, it's cantilever as well. That's sick. Okay, right. Let's give this a try. I've never tried this before. Might be crap. Might be awesome. Might be super overkill. It looks super overkill. We're definitely... Let's do a locking limited slip. And... take off the sway bar. And... are these 6 lugs? They are, and they're unable to be changed. So no, we're not doing the spider tracks. We're gonna do... the arc. I think that's slightly better than the standard 3 link. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the Kodiak rear suspension. At least it's more modern and in theory hopefully a bit better. Do long links. No sway bar with 5 lugs. With heavy duty disc brakes. With full race pads. Power push. What did we do? 18 by 10s. Hell yeah. And then it was 35s, wasn't it? 35 all-terrains. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Come on. Right, we'll take off the spare tire. Now, the rear coilovers are a problem because we don't actually want off-road. Technically, we want not super heavy duty, but probably heavy duty. Can we do lefted heavy duty? Is there a lefted heavy duty? There isn't. There isn't. But you do get lefted heavy duty on the normal 3-link, don't you? No, I can't see. There you go. Rear coilovers. No, you don't. Am I totally just making all this up? Super heavy duty is just going to be a pain in the ass. That's going to suck. What rear end gives you the lifted heavy duty? Could try a D55. Rear end? What's that going to offer us? Heavy duty lifted. Super heavy duty. I mean that does sit well, to be fair. That looks good. Oh, and that's actually only on the medium. Ah, heavy duty lifted. There we go. So now we've got quite a stance going on. That's not the end of the world, because once there's weight in it, it'll bring itself back down. Okay. Okay. Front bumper. Front bumper. And we want something that's not going to interfere with our entry angle. What have we got that's going to look good? Early front bumper vent. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That works. Can put bumper, can put a guard on it. Just bumper guards. Nah. Utility bar is a bit crazy. Yeah, I don't want that. Utility bull bar? Nah. That looks awful. Zeta bull bar? I really don't like that. I could just do a bull bar. That looks terrible too, doesn't it? What's the nicer looking bull bar? Push bar. No, I just don't like that either. Nah, all of these are a bit too much for my taste. Don't think we need it. Yo, Angy, how you doing, bud? That's super cool to see you, man. Super cool. How you been? We probably don't want to lip because we're trying to not get in the way of the body. You do a sunroof? Nah, not for 10 grand. Not for 10 grand. Okay. No. Nothing really needs done on the body, to be fair, does it? Ooh, a light bar would be cool. Oh, it's going to be the police. No, actually, it is exactly what we want. Or the... Yeah, okay, we'll keep that just now, but I think I might get rid of that because... Off-road crew crawler cage? What's that? Oh, it's an internal cage. Okay. Exterior cage is crazy for this. Yeah, it's too crazy for this. I don't want that. It doesn't look good. Roof rack with lights. Is that the thing I'm thinking of that's nicer? Yeah, I think so. Quad rectangular lights. Yeah, that's better than the light bar, I think. Get rid of this now. What else we doing? I don't think we need a snorkel on this. What about the rear? Well, what about the arches, actually? Right? No, hold on. We're at the rear bumper now. Or I assume it's around here. Rear suspension, rear bumper. Probably the easiest way to do it is just the roll pan. Just gonna clean that up nicely. Right, okay. So now, yeah, the arches. So, fender. Too much stuff here. Right, we probably don't want to touch any of this, actually. We probably just want to put a little fender flare on it. Fender flare black. Nope, body colored. I wish it tied into the bumper better. That works. Let's just make it body colored though. So flare, and we'll make it body colored. And then on the rear, what we're doing on the rear, probably just the same. Yeah, make it body colored. Yeah. Yeah, that works, right? So now I'm going to do something controversial, right? Because I quite like the chrome grille. But I need more things to be chrome. To tie it in. Chrome bed trim simple. I'll see any bed trim. Is that what it means by simple, which is just non-existent? Oh, it's up here. I legitimately don't see it when it's on simple. Hold on. Right, I guess. Oh no, that's silly. We don't want that. We don't want that. Front fascia, front door. That'll be handles. Okay, I guess we're not doing chrome. Chrome trim. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, that works. Wait. Bed trim. Chrome. That works. Can I get it on the bed tailgate? Just paint the vehicle chrome. Nope. I don't know how to get the chrome across the... Ah, there we go. Look at that. Exactly what I wanted. That looks good. Okay. Okay, what about the roof bars? Can I get them in chrome? I'm not a chrome guy, but like if you're gonna do it, it needs to match. It needs to blend in. Needs to be cohesive. Roof accessory. Doesn't look like it. We want running boards. Rock sliders are a little bit silly, I think. Doesn't really fit what we're building here. Nah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, don't like these. Okay, we're good. Yo, Justin! Ah. Oh no, we've paid so much that we can't afford this. Oh. Right, what costs and absorb a crazy amount that we don't need to pay right now? Guess we could rebuild the engine. We did say the engine was unnecessary. Right, that means I need to swap back to the non-diesel. Damn it. We got too caught up in the little things. We got too caught up in the details. Diesel. No, don't remove. That was dumb. Ah. There we go. Right, how much money do we truly have? 23,000. I think I'd rather get a couple more deliveries done and then consider building the engine. That way we can definitely build what we want. We are going to change the final drives though to be shorter because we have no power in this thing. The rear's going to need to come up to here. Okay. There we go. We're going to tune a little bit. That's cheap. Yeah, the engine was nearly 40,000, dude. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. But it was cool. It was a nice big diesel with choppy cams and stuff. All the good things, basically. You know what? A little bit of poke and we'll be good. Looks good. That looks really good. I need to fix this toe in though. Very nice. Okay, let's go make money. Right. Yeah, boys. Oh, it's a pig. That's full throttle. Definitely going to need to run this thing in low range the whole way. That rear end is also solid with no weight in it. Look at that. I just built Vivas Daily the other night. It was supposed to be simple. 90k layer. How does one spend 90k on a Vivas? Keep spending 100k on sunburst upgrades? What are you guys doing? Wait, what rear diff is in this? Because it should have the locking limited slip, and it doesn't appear to. Wow. Yeah, the rear on this is pretty bad. Stop rolling. Thank you. Diff. Oh, not dead. Rear def. Oh, okay. Right, locking, I guess. I think also, since the D55 suspension is by default heavy duty, we probably don't need heavy duty. We can probably do medium duty lifted. That still seems like light duty. Okay, sure, why not? Shocks can definitely go to I guess just lifted. Okay. Oh, it still seems pretty tight, doesn't it? Wow. Do you think we can go as the crow flies to the package pickup point? Wow, look how solid that is. As soon as it's got the weight of the load in it, hopefully it'll become a little bit more chill. Hopefully. But yeah, that's crazy. Wow, look at the bouncing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, see, that suspension is not articulating because it's too stiff. That was cool, though. That was nice. Not even the slightest bit of wheel spin once we got it going. Yes. Right. Hell yeah. Okay, back up to the watchtower. That doesn't really require any proper off-roading. We take all four from this? No, we can't. But we get to come off here and go up, which a lot of people don't realize you can do. Yeah, let's show you guys the different alternative route that I like. Okay, yeah, even with the stuff in it, I guess we'll just go back to a 3-link. Probably just try and stiffen up the things. Yeah, this is bad. Three-link off-road coilovers, add spring rate. Yeah, Justin, you know the score, dude. You know the score. You've got it all worked out. That's what I usually do. I was just trying to mess with this new D55 stuff, and yeah, just generally trying to get away from building the same D series over and over. But look, the recipe works, so we're gonna go with the recipe. Oh, yeah, look at this. Wow. The only suspension is actually the tires deflecting. And this is light duty. Wow. I guess it's probably because a proper D55 chassis weighs like 5,000 or 6,000 kilos, and this only weighs 2. Well, 3,200, but that's with the cargo in it. Without the cargo, it's probably about 2.5. So around half of what a D55 should weigh. Which would probably make it way more supple on something like that. Dude, this truck, I'm loving it. When we were buying it, I wasn't really convinced, but this thing's pretty sick. It needs a better paint job. The grey's clean, but it doesn't excite me. There's better paint jobs for this. There is better paint jobs for this. In fact, you know what it really reminds me of? So I don't want any spoilers because Season 2 is currently ongoing and I haven't been watching it. I'm waiting to binge it at the end, right? But Landman. Landman is the best Season 1 I've ever watched in my life. Of all the shows I've ever watched, Landman has the best Season 1 I've ever watched, right? And Tommy, and well, I guess everyone drives Ford F350 crew cab long beds, just like this. Maybe we try and go for like a desert tan kind of color to make it look like Tommy's. Because honestly, if we did that, if we put a desert tan paint job on this, I think he's got a black bull bar in the front. Like, yeah, it's a generation or two older, but it's basically the same. That would be sick. We can make this look like Tommy's. 51 grand. That's going to pay for our engine, our paint job, everything. We all drive F350 crew cabs in America. That's why I want to move there. I'm sick of everything being small and crap in the UK. Like, here's the thing, right? Here's how to describe the craziness of American vehicles, right? So, my whole life, America has been known for its police vehicles being Crown Vics, Chargers, fastback Mustangs, like all of these big V8 engined cars, right? So taxis and police cars have Mustang engines in them. How insane is that? In the UK, excuse me, our taxis and police cars are like 1 litre diesel 4 cylinders. Like, that's just insane. That's absolutely insane that you guys have that just as part of your culture, is to have cool things. Like, the basis of society is that, yeah, our civil servant vehicles are sick, which means that our people can have sick cars. That's amazing. That's absolutely wild. It makes no sense, but it's awesome. Right, we're going 3-link. Come on. We're doing 3-link. And we'll do off-road. We'll get rid of the sway. There's no sway bar? Oh, no, that's not a sway bar. That's your track bar. We get to do the locking limited slip. That's nice. We've already done the coilovers. We'll do long links. Okay, I think we're good. Engine time. Let's rebuild the engine that we had. Way sweet. Right, okay. I'm going to speed run this. Engine. 350 power stroke diesel. Why is this H series just like stopped here? Performance electric fan. Ultra heavy duty mounts. Performance oil cooler. Dry sump. We'll do heavy duty forged. Turboed. We'll do a late turbo. Do we want to just do the variable? Nah, we'll just do late. We don't need a lot of power in this. We just need the torque that naturally comes from having a big ass diesel. They're watching you, bro. Oh, that was great. Yeah, they're about to watch me do some sketchy shit in the driveway. Oh, someone add one to the swear jar. Yeah, I suppose we did have Rover SD1s and Range Rovers, but yeah, they just weren't as cool. They're not as cool as a Mustang engined 4-door rear-wheel drive V8 police car. I don't know. It's just, hey, someone did it. Nice, Street OS. You got me. Yeah, like Crown Vics are just awesome. And the funny thing is that no one cares for them over there, so they're like $1,500, meaning that you can get a Mustang engined 4-door saloon rear wheel drive for like $1,500. That's so cool. Right, I'm gonna do it. Spring rate up quite a bit. Probably too much, but it's fine. Let's hear it. Don't want to do the sway jar thing because it's funny. What do you mean? The Ensign Interceptor was cool, but it was a Corvette engine that was in it. The Chevy small block. G50 5.7. Okay, for some reason we're not really getting much cam lope. That's okay though. They'll sound sick. Okay with it. Okay, yeah, look, that rear suspension now actually functions. Yay. Right, okay. Well, let's go get ourselves a real off-road delivery done. Damn, this is just so much fun. See the ability to just go across country whenever you feel like it? The gap is really good for that. Oh. Oh. No pavement princess here. You're quite right, Camaro. We don't do that stuff. Here we go. Sick. That's sick. That's what that is. We do need to paint this. I forgot to do it. We need to do it before the end of this episode. They're barely going off-road. We could have fun though. We could take the long route. Oh, it's timed though. Could take these ones and then just try and explore a route that takes us up here. Over and then up. Because that looks like it connects to here. In my mind. Could do some off-roading. Make off-roading happen. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a sick burnout from this thing, right? Hell yeah, we can. Bit of wheel hop, but that's okay. Snatching third as we roll out into the grass. Very cool. Ah, man, this thing's sick. Okay, I'm really falling in love with this thing. This is fun. Oh yeah, I've got the economy multiplier on because of the challenge that I'm doing. Hey, Mustafa. Thanks, dude. I had a lot of fun. That was good. Yeah, this thing's so much nicer now. Look, it's not just bouncing all over the place. Oh, so much better. As always, Justin knows his stuff. And Justin we trust. And this thing sounds sick now. I'm so happy with this. I'm really happy with this. We need to paint it. That's it. We just need to paint it, and I'll be very happy. Here we go. Up the hill. Starting the fun stuff. Now the cool thing is when you get up past these telephone poles, there is actually like a really, really difficult bit to get up. There is a way around it, but it's fun to try the real way first. The update made that thing awesome. There's an update for the independent suspension. I always thought it was a bit sketchy. I always thought the independent D-series suspension was, like, problematic. I never got it to drive right. But if they've got an update for it that makes it good, I'll give it a try. God, this game is just phenomenal. I love Beam. I love RLS. I love all the mod creators. Ah, awesome. Oh, we're now missing payments again. Better get the foot down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right, ShiftTab. It was the independent suspension mod that breaks the rollback flatbeds. Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah, we can make it. We can make it. I've got faith. Hell yeah, that was a difficult bit. This thing's actually, like, legitimately impressive. It's not, like, impressive for what it is. It's just impressive now. Very few trucks I've built. Beautiful watching the engineering happen. Getting, you know, it's cool. See if we can get the rear end to kick out a little bit. There you go. I know it's got the torque and it's got the power to do it. It's just try to see if we can keep it under control. Excuse me. Unfortunately, the stream has been going in and out all day. It sucks, but honestly, nothing I can do about it. Usually only seems to last about a minute of sketchiness and then it chills back out. I've just realised that the game's really loud. I don't know if you can even hear me very well over it. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. According to the stats here, the stream is back up and looking good. JustinRevs heard power through. That's my guy. Legend. Oh, Justin, I meant to message you, dude. We should hold a coup, right? We should hold a coup and force Raceless and ShiftTab to record a Christmas special this year. Because don't know about you, but I haven't had an invite yet. So I think the inmates should run the asylum a little bit and do some sort of Christmas special. We're running, we're running low on time now. But it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas after an awesome year for RLS stuff. We should be celebrating that with a special. I know we've done like 3 specials in the last month, but special. Oh, sick! Nice shift. Oh, I love to hear that. Love to hear that. Yeah, hit me up. I'm definitely up for it. Last year's one was so fun. I hope we do a kind of similar idea. You know, Camaro, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I'm not a Christmas guy. Never have been. I grew up with my, my family's religion being one that doesn't celebrate Christmas. And then having it kind of introduced to me later in my formative years. So I just, hey, presents, sweet. And then I kind of, because I didn't have the underlying growth of Christmas, I very quickly realised that it's just a corporate sham for getting people to spend all the money that they don't have on stuff they don't need for people they don't really care about. But yeah, so I'm not a big Christmas guy either. However, some things are fun. Using it as a way to tie up the end of a year. Using it as a chance to get off of work so you can go and see the family you don't see very often. Awesome food. It's too cold to go out, so no one's inviting you out. And did I say good food? Even if I did, good food. Oh, and good food. So yeah, it's not about hating the whole thing because it sucks. It's about enjoying the little things, because no matter how much you don't like it, it's still going to continue. It's always going to be a big thing. Took me a long time to learn that. A long time to learn that. In fact, it was Miss McGrory who taught me it, because her family are all crazy for Christmas. They're mad for it. They love Christmas. All about it. Oh, we're dying. We need to be very careful with how we navigate this. Can reverse gear hold it in place? It can. Ooh. Okay, sick. Right. Whew. Wow. And I guess on that, the end of this episode. So I'm going to end this recording here. We'll keep the stream going for another little bit. I'm hanging out, I'm having fun, but I think I'm done recording episodes for the day. So you guys have a good day, week, year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the whole stuff. I love you all. Catch you guys soon. Bye. Right, recording has stopped. Okay, recording has stopped. We're chill. We're good. We're free. And I don't know if I want to start recording a third one. I'm a bit tired now. I'm a bit tired. Miss McGrory will be in soon. I technically have work to do, but I can't be bothered doing it. What do you guys want to see? Wow, look at all this. Wow, look at all this. Wow. Awesome. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? Do we... Well, let's get out of this save first, right? We'll get out of this save so that we're not just losing all of our money to the loan. Wanted to say a bad word since we're done recording. This is so funny. You know, you guys won't know this, but it's really funny. Anytime we're doing a recording session, we've got like a safe word that we say if we need to like take a few minutes. So we'll kind of like be not in character because we all just kind of are who we are and it's fine. But we'll be like focusing on recording and saying the right thing and what we're up to. And then someone will say the word because, you know, they need to go to the bathroom or they need to take a break or they want to redo the last thing they've said because they messed up their words. So they'll say the word and it's really funny because immediately, as soon as someone says that word, you just hear, fuck! Oh, I should have said it. But yeah, it's just because we don't swear on recordings or live streams. But yeah, we tend not to, so swearing battle, let's go. You do not want to have a swearing battle with a Scotsman from Glasgow with Irish heritage, and then the other heritage is, so one side of my family are all going back Irish, and the other side are Vikings. So you don't want to have a swearing competition. Because here's the thing. Here's the talent. Here's the talent. I am good at, on the spot, making up swear words that sound like real words, but they aren't real words. And it's enough to confuse the crap out of Americans for sure. Because you guys don't really get our sarcasm. Great fun. It's great fun. Alright. So, I'm not quite ready to throw in the towel. I've got maybe another half hour in me. What about... What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? Be the first local drag racer to hit 250. I think that's the one that ShiftTab's doing. Start and crash, 25 grand. Reach 250. That's not bad. That's with the Dirt Life. But the bank believed matching your 10k with a 10k loan. Now it's time to move to Utah and claim the off-road compound as your own. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at this one. What's the deal, right? We get the off-road compound. Oh, and then everything just disappears. That's great. That's what I like. Now what was that one called again? Dirt Dark. There it is. Let's make a challenge. You can make a challenge if you want, guys. Okay, let's make a challenge. What's the theme? Is it going to be deliveries, racing, drag, drift, off-road? What's the theme? I don't think I've made any off-road ones. Oh well, no, the one that we're doing right now is technically my off-road one. God, Justin's been having fun with making challenges. Yeah, dude, what's this I'm hearing about you releasing your own challenges? I need to get a shot of some of them. Oh, dude, there we go. Let's do some of the Justin challenges. Where are the Justin challenges? Where's RLS challenge seeds? Okay. Right. Let's try Justin's challenge. Come on. Work. Is the seed generation working? Hold on. Maybe I haven't copied it right. 2 seconds. Oh, hold on. No, it has worked. Where are we starting? Alaska City. Okay, that's a good garage. Steel brick. What are we getting? Oh, wow. Everything's nerfed apart from on a specific garage. Oh no, you need to buy Belasco City. But we start with steel brick. Okay, sick. Right, okay. No work, all play. Right, sweet, okay. Let me just take a look at the economy adjusters again. So, racing, crawling, delivery trailers, delivery vehicle. Okay, so doing car jockeys makes money. Top speed, free roam activities. Okay. So yeah, all the fun stuff is still good. And vehicle deliveries is the way we're going to make our money. Let's do it. Right, save. Oh, is that repo? I thought that was car jockey. Oh, of course, yeah, your whole thing, your whole theme was around the car delivery. You're right. I've been live streaming for a while. And when I started live streaming, I wasn't feeling great. And I pushed through it. And now I'm exhausted and not feeling great. So, that's fun. Did it save? Or am I just sitting waiting on nothing to happen? Yep. Car jockeys are working fine for me, dude. Oh, hold on. I didn't give that an ID. That'll be why it's not saving. There we go. I think it was defaulted to hard. No work, all play. Here we go. Right, how are we doing this then? Right, so we need something that can immediately go and do some free roam activities. Which luckily is pretty much anything, right? Because if I get a BX, I'll throw drift steering on it and I'll go do skids. If I get a D series, I'll throw off-road tires on it, go do mud. And then the goal will be to do some repo. I can do repo. I could do repo. Do you know how to get the repo going? I have a D series with the repo accessories. Oh yeah, you need to set the You need to set the license plate to repo, all lowercase. The repo accessories have nothing to do with repo. You can do repo with a trailer. I actually really don't like the repo accessory. Okay. 30 grand. Do we have debt? Are we in debt? Damn it, Justin, you've put me in debt. Okay. Right. Loan to owned might have some good deals. D series. That mileage though. I mean, really, if I just need to... No, because I probably can't afford to get a trailer as well. So I do need to get something that would make a half decent money from the free roam events. I could do okay, couldn't it? To be honest, I don't think that's gonna best. Hell yeah. Okay, right. Luckiest start ever. What does mileage actually affect? Everything. So the actual parts are worn. So when I spawn this, it's going to have a really rough idle. It's going to want to stall all the time. The gearbox is going to slip. The suspension is going to be soft and soggy. Crappy. So there we go. Does this have the repo plate? It does indeed. We're good. We'll make some money. Why is the phone not showing up? Hold on a minute. To unbound the phone. Oh, there. Gonna rebind it. Why is that button not working on my mouse? Huh. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just had to plug the mouse in for the side buttons to work for some reason. Very strange. Here we go. Generate mission. Gavro blowback. It doesn't repair the whole vehicle. So, for example, if you were to get an old crappy car, and smash the front bumper, you know, if you got something like 400,000 miles and you crash the front bumper and then take it to repair, you'll see that that front bumper is now a different shade of color from the rest of the body. And it's because the bumper's brand new and freshly painted, and the rest of the body is like sun bleached and worn and faded. So there was a technique to effectively buy a car that you get really, really cheap with high mileage, and then basically throw it off a cliff. If you do that, you know, you've destroyed everything, and when you repair it, you're going to get all new parts, and it's going to be worth more, which is why the implementation of every time you do an insurance repair on your vehicle, lowers the value of the vehicle. So that was kind of the idea there, was to stop people from committing insurance fraud. Oh, you can hear this thing from a mile away. Sick. Let's forget which button does which. There we go. Dude, yeah, the loan to own dealership hooked me up apparently. I think sick. A bit big though. Oh, I'm doing a really bad job of driving this. Okay, put it in park. Brake on, press F. That baby's not going anywhere. A lot of people still don't realise you could just do that rather than having a node couple which just breaks everything. We get a lot of people kind of like, oh, every time I use my trailer to do repos or car jockeys, I need to repair it because it keeps breaking. Yeah, it's because you're literally ripping the nodes off of it by coupling it to a moving object. Red button does do stuff. Wait, ready? Red button stops that. Which, if you've got suspension that's too soft, will save it from basically bending when the ramp goes up. Good. Okay, right, where is this going? Probably down to... by the looks of it, looks like it's going down to as seen on TV, which is cool. Red button literally does jack. Ah. Wow, the brakes are awful. Wow. That's why high mileage vehicles suck. I'm using this until I can afford to fix it and make it better because this is bad. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you make it with a solid axle. If you have the independent suspension mod installed, it breaks the repo truck. It breaks the rollback. Just having the mod installed without even switching to independent, it still breaks the rollback. This thing's hauling ass, by the way. That's not bad. We do need to slow it down. We don't really want a fine here if we can save it. Sick. Gotta run, have fun. Got a great stream. Like the stream. Thanks, Justin. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Take it easy, mate. Hopefully I'll catch you this week for some Christmas special stuff since since ShiftTab's cooking it up. I like this thing. It's only got 250 horsepower, but that's fine for what it does. It's all about the torque. And with the big ass diesel, you get torque. $21,000. Wow. To be fair, do you guys remember when repo was first introduced a year ago, and you could get like 100 grand from doing repos? Those were the days, man. That was great fun. That was crazy. So dumb. Okay, well, let's get another one done. Wait, what time are we at? We've got 25 grand, 10 past 4. I'll give it till 4:30. I'll give it till 4:30. And then I'm going to go and eat because I'm hungry. In fact, I say I'm going to go and eat. I'm going to go and make food for me and Miss McGrory to eat. 9 miles, okay. This brand new Scout is needing repossessed. I do need to go in and remove the demos because I've got the full version of the vehicles. I don't need the demos. Have you set the license plate to repo? All lowercase repo. Was this one at the drag strip? Oh, should have just stayed on the highway. The repo stuff doesn't matter, it's the license plate. As long as it's got the license plate and you go into the phone and you click repo, you should get repo jobs. You need to bind a key for it. So go into settings, search for toggle phone, and set whatever keybind you want. Pink, very nice. What's this little thing? 88 horsepower. Mighty. I love it. Looks like Salmon did pay off his vehicle. Ah, that's amazing. I've not spoke to Salmon in ages, actually. To be fair, I've been so busy recently with the career testing and real life career and real life in general. I feel like I've barely had the chance to speak to most of my guys. Yeah. It's a shame. I really should find an opportunity to hang out that isn't just playing one of the RPs. I do like a VW van. You're right. I was kind of speaking to Miss McGrory last night about maybe buying one. There's a very, very, very cool transporter for sale right now. I sent the link to OEM actually. By the way, hi OEM. How you doing? Yeah, I sent a link to OEM because it's properly cool. It's silver on bags. On like I can't remember what wheels it's got on it, like maybe A7 wheels or something. It's a 2.5 5-cylinder. Yeah, on bags, nice nice camper interior. Yeah, it's very cool. I speak to her last night. She still doesn't want me to buy it. That's alright, buddy. I won't be on for long. Probably another 10-15 minutes. I'm really crashing out now. I'm exhausted, dude. Absolutely exhausted. But been working today, tomorrow and Friday, and then I'm off until the 5th. Meaning that Monday will be my first day off this year. Monday will be my first day off in 2025. And it's also one of the last days of 2025. Yeah. Dude, you must be so weirded out by that because you're so used to looking at the time and then subtracting for where the Americans are. But now you are the American and you're trying to push it forward. Yeah, it's weird, dude. Weird. Oh, how the turntables have turned. Awesome. Well, do you know what? I'm going to keep this safe. I'm going to keep this safe. I'm going to continue Justin's challenge when I'm feeling a little bit better. I feel really bunged up. I feel tired. And I want to eat something good. I want to clap my cat, who's now looking at me. Hi, Tipsy. Okay, go back to cleaning your face. That's fine. But yeah, I wanna just go and chill out for a little bit. It's been a long few weeks, years. So yeah, I'm gonna go and chill. But I've got 2 episodes. I'm gonna get them edited up tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see them out at some points. Maybe the next side of the weekend. I don't know. I'm really busy. But there's Tipsy actually. Hold on, Tipsy. Hey, hi. Tipsy, come here. Turn around. You're black, so they can't see you. Come on. No. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. There's Tipsy. That was terrible, wasn't it? Now he's jumping off. So yeah, I'm going to go feed my cat, feed myself, hang out. Oh, OEM, that's so cool. You didn't have to do that, dude. You didn't have to do that. That's wicked. Thanks, man. I appreciate that a lot. That's crazy. Right at the end of a stream too. Right at the end. At the very, very end, you're just like, there's a $5. Just, boom. Just $5. Like, legend. Absolute legend. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, that's going to be probably the end of the day. So, I thank you all. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Such a good one. That's so funny. But yeah, thanks guys. I will catch you all soon. Damn, it's been 4 hours again. I'll catch you all soon. Have an awesome night. And I'll be live streaming at some point again. Probably not tomorrow, but at some point. Right, love you all. Bye guys. How do I end the bloody stream? I've lost the button. Where's the button? Where's the button?